Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Margaret and I am a life coach. Today, the subject I want to discuss with you is the word sorry. Sometimes, or most of the time, we use the word sorry quite often, but today I want us to look at it in a different way that perhaps we haven't thought of before, or most of us haven't thought about in terms of how we use the word sorry. What I feel is, when you are being brought up, you are taught or you're thought to be thoughtful. When you offend people, you are to say sorry to keep the peace, or to be polite. And as I have grown up, I have come across the word sorry to be sometimes to be offensive, because I realize that some of the people who use the word sorry, they don't really mean it when they say sorry, because they are saying sorry to in a way they are telling you to shut up. It's not because they are sorry of the things they have done. I feel the word sorry should only be said when it's meant, because people have said so many things, done so many things. They're like, yeah, sorry, But is that an apology? Sometimes people want you to say sorry to them, because for them it's a fight. And if you say sorry to them, then they feel like they won the fight. But the word sorry or an apology shouldn't be a fight. It shouldn't be a new form of argument. But some people see it as, unless the person apologizes to me, or unless they say sorry to me, I'm not going to speak to them. I'm not going to do this. Not going to do that. But sometimes we have to look at the word sorry, because it's supposed to be an apology. It's not a war starter. It's not the word that you need to make yourself feel like you are better than the other person. That's what they are saying sorry to you. I, for one, I take the word sorry very seriously, and there have been some times I have refused people saying sorry to me, because I don't feel the sorry they said they meant it. Some people have asked me to apologize to them. Sometimes it's just to make themselves feel good, but I have refused to. I have rejected the word sorry, and I've refused to say sorry in certain circumstances. I'm not the one to say sorry just to keep the peace. If I know that I am right, I am right. I'm not going to apologize for being right. I'm not going to say sorry to someone who has done me wrong just to make them feel like they are better at that point. No. You also have to look at how you use the word sorry. Is that really an apology? Or is it a way of telling the person that I really don't like you? If you don't like someone, that is fine. You don't have to apologize to them to pretend to be friends. There was some time ago, I had a bit of misunderstanding with a friend online, and the next day, I was quite brutally honest. I was honest beyond honesty. And the next day I thought about it, and I thought, okay, I was too honest. The person pushed me. However, there are certain things perhaps I should have dealt with the situation differently. And so I need to apologize to the person. And so I contacted the person and I said, I'm sorry for what happened yesterday, And I explained myself. And this is what the person said to me. You really surprised me. What happened to you? Like, because this person is shocked that for once, all this time they've known me, I am the one who has come to apologize, you know? And this is simply because I knew I was, even though what I said was the truth, at the same time, I was apologizing for how I handled the situation. Maybe I could have handled it a lot more better, but at the same time, I felt like this person pressed all the wrong buttons, and so whatever they got, they deserved it. However, I thought about it, you shouldn't have gone as far as you did. You could have controlled yourself. And for that, I apologized. And I explained myself, but I wasn't apologizing and taking some back and like, no, I wasn't justifying it. Right now, I'm letting you know why I apologized, you know, because all that happened didn't matter. But what mattered was the fact that I shouldn't have done certain things, or I shouldn't have let certain situation, you know, push me that far. For that, I apologize for my behavior. Okay? So you should apologize only when you mean it. And you should let people apologize to you only when they mean it. Don't say, oh, he or she has not said sorry, and so for that, I'm not going to eat my food. Fine. He or she has not apologized to me, so for that, I'm not going to do this. No, because sometimes it's people's ego. Sometimes people are only going to apologize to you just to offend you. You know, so be very careful when you think someone has offended you, and so you are demanding an apology. I won't demand an apology from anyone. If I say to someone, I demand an apology, it's certainly a joke, and they would know I'm joking. But in serious matters, I personally feel when someone offends you, you'll have to let them know they've offended you. But don't tell them or don't demand an apology, because it's not going to be genuine. It's not going to be genuine for you. That is how I see it. When you see that or you feel someone has offended you, let them know they've offended you. Don't keep it within you. Okay? Because some people are raised differently. And so if you know what they've done, they know is wrong, they don't feel the need to apologize. Maybe they feel they are right. But sometimes not because someone is right or wrong. Maybe it's because of how they did it. That is why they may need to apologize, or they may have to apologize. But if there's nothing in their conscience that tells them they should apologize, perhaps they know no difference. However, my point is, if someone offends you and you want an apology, don't demand it, because it's not going to be genuine. Because some people will say, yeah, sorry, whatever, I don't care. You know, people do that. An apology, a true apology, or the word sorry, has to come when it's genuine. Because the first time I apologized to this person, it's like I was someone different. It's like, you know, because they were asking me what happened to me. Because perhaps, you know, a certain perception maybe they had of me is that I feel like, you know, I can't apologize. Because there are sometimes this person thinks I've said some things or done some things that I need to apologize. And I've said, no, I'm not going to apologize because I'm right. And they know that I'm right, but they want me to apologize to make themselves feel good. I'm not going to make you feel good when I feel like I'm right. You know, it's not like, it's not a debate. It's not a debate. I'm right. And so I'm not going to apologize for being right. Okay? There are certain times you need to sit down with the person who offended you or the person you've offended and talk it out. Whether you're going to apologize or not apologize, you have to have some mutual respect and understanding. But don't say sorry when you don't mean it. Because there are some people who've said to me sorry many times, and they've said sorry, the next day they've repeated the same thing. And so it comes to a point I just tell them, never apologize to me. And when they apologize to me, because I know they're going to do it again, I tell them I refuse it. I refuse the apology because it's not genuine and I don't want it. I know it sounds dramatic, but sometimes we have to let people think of what they are saying to us. Because an apology, in a way, is because someone knows that there's an offense and they want to relieve themselves from what they have done mentally and emotionally, psychologically. But when you refuse the apology, you have to understand that it affects them in a different way. It's a different effect, you know? So, let the word sorry mean something to you when you are saying it and when you are receiving it. Don't just say sorry because you're bored. Don't say sorry because the person asked for it. Don't tell someone to apologize to you to make you feel good, because some people will tell you sorry and you regret they said the word sorry to you. You see? So I feel, even though this may sound like nothing, of a big situation, believe me, saying sorry and meaning it can change a whole lot of, change everything. It will change a lot. Only apologize when you mean it. Only accept an apology when you know it's genuine. Don't demand an apology to make yourself feel good, because sometimes it makes you feel even worse than before. For me, I have refused some apologies because I knew the person wasn't genuine or the people were not genuine, because the following week they have done it. They have done it more than 3 times and have said sorry more than 3 times. After the 4th time, you just tell them, I refuse your apology. I refuse it because it's not genuine. And now, because they know that you are not accepting the apology, next time the same behavior, they have to think again. They are thinking long and hard before they do it again. And so for me to refuse that apology, I realized that was working for me. Sometimes you have to make people think, and then sometimes they'll come and tell you, I know what I did wasn't right. And you let them know, you have done it many times, so I don't have any value for your word sorry. I have no value. It carries no weight. It means nothing to me. It means absolutely nothing to me. I'm only going to accept the apology when I see a difference. But once you start refusing the apology, people are going to act totally different. They know that I can't behave the same way and say sorry to Margaret, because if I behave the same way and say sorry, she's going to refuse my apology. And so it means that I can't continue behaving that way. I feel an apology has to be genuine. Don't ask for it. Don't demand it for your ego, your pride, or whatever. Don't demand it. Because if you hear me say you should apologize to me, it's certainly a joke. Certainly. I'm not going to tell people I demand an apology. No. If the person is not going to apologize, they're not going to, because maybe they've justified it in their mind that whatever they're telling you is right. And it could be right. But maybe you feel that if they apologize to you, then you are the boss. No, it doesn't make you the boss. Because in a way, it's an insult. It could be an insult to them for them to even tell you they're sorry. Because if they are telling you sorry, yeah, whatever, I don't care. Maybe they'll even tell you to your face that I don't care. Or, they'll just say sorry, they'll go somewhere and laugh at you. So, I want to keep this short and just bring this to your attention that sometimes, being polite, which is not genuine, is not worth it. Don't demand things. Don't demand words that can, cause you to become resentful. Okay? Because if people tell you they are sorry and they are not genuine, you become resentful. And that can generate a whole lot of nasty things in your head. It could also cause some type of depression. It can bring a lot of insecurities. The word sorry, when it's not said properly, because some people, as I'm telling you, it's just pure arrogance. And that can crush them or can crush you. So just keep it in mind. Do not demand an apology. When someone apologizes to you and they are genuine, that you accept it. It doesn't mean because they have apologized to you, you have to become friends like before. You don't have to. You don't have to become their best friend again. You don't have to. But you respect it if it's genuine. And if they are going to repeat it, you don't accept it. Because what does that mean to you if you keep accepting the apology and they keep behaving, they keep doing exactly the same thing and they keep doing it? What does that mean? It means they can treat you however they want and walk away as long as they can tell you to shut up. I mean, sorry, you know, but for them, when they say sorry, they mean shut up and get on with it. So you need to evaluate the word sorry. Okay, so I thought this is something I can discuss with you. And if you have any comments, please leave it in the box below. And if there's any other subject you want us to discuss, I'm quite happy for us to discuss. And I think I will leave the subject there. I will see you next time, or you will see me next time.